thanks for joining us at Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle becoming an all-star in New York. Randle said it's been a lot of hard work paying off. As a shooter, a passer, a leader, you name it, I've gotten to flip the script on my own reputation, while also helping with this larger thing we have going, changing the reputation of our entire franchise. Mission accomplished, Kevin.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, DA. And now a good time to look at our power rankings through the last part of winter. Look at Toronto. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for the Knicks, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
So the New York starting five, Randle and Robinson make up the inside pair. Kemba Walker is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Barrett at the small forward. And for the Rockets, we've got Jae'Sean Tate. King is out there with Wall. Then it's Green, and it's Wood in at the 5. Roman the paint. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the Battle of the Bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Walker finds Robinson. Here's Barrett. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
New York ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Houston ball.
Here's Wall. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Wood with the bucket. Wood's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Rockets.
And when you think of Wood, the length is one thing that comes to mind. Great at using it there on the glass.
No one near Randle as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Takes the 13-footer. Wood can't hit. The pass to Randle. Knocks it loose. Robinson kicks to Walker. New York moving it around. The 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Now here's Wall. Wood a screen on Walker. In the corner, Tate with it. 4 on the shot clock. Wood. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Wood against Walker. On the wing, Irving. Bangs home the trifecta.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. He won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Christian Wood. 3-pointer, Randle. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Randle's got 6 points.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Floats it up for Wood. It's stolen by Randle. Robinson kicks to Barrett. Now here's Randle, guarded closely. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's King. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Now, here's Green. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Green kicks to Tate. Shoots. Robinson pulls it in. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Suns.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
Timeout, Knicks. Who wants a T-shirt? Man, your Clutch City Texans.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Nerlens Noel checks in for Robinson. Reddish comes in for Barrett. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Rose in for Kemba Walker.
First 2 minutes. Rockets foul. Josh Christopher. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Randle. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's his
And one
first
thing that
personal
separates
foul.
Randle from other guys, his size. That spin move.
At the line
He can
for
do
the
it
Knicks.
off the drive, in the
Julius
post,
Randle,
now going either
taking 2
direction.
shots.
That free throw good from Randle. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randle reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
And Doris, we saw with the bubble how jarring a long break can be before the playoffs.
Well, we certainly hope the bubble was a once-in-a-lifetime event for the NBA. The one thing you're thrilled about, Kevin, was that they were able to eventually crown a champion. This is a staple of his game. Nerlens Noel sends it back.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Will it go? Blocked again.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
Randle surveying the D. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter.
That's
On
his
the night, he's
first
gone
personal
2 for
foul.
2 at the stripe.
Fourth team foul. Shooting for New York, Julius Randle. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
Both good from the line that time. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the first. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Green. He's guarded closely. Clock at 6. Here's Christopher. Another miss by Houston. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the New York Knicks. On the wing quickly. New York moving it around. Here's Randall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
That free throw good from Randall. Martin, he's checked in for Houston. Both free throws good from Randall.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. Man, your class.
And a chance to check out the stats for Derrick Rose. How last month turned out for him, he's been putting up about 4 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
.51 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, Green. Back to Porter to stop the drought. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Randall left side. Reddish kicks to Randall. Randall is doubled. Pass to Reddish. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside, and yes, it's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Rockets trail by 12. Porter inside. He's covered by Rose. Cuts off the pass, and it's the Rockets on the break. Jumps up and finished off by Martin.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Knicks lead by 10. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
Agreed, and for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Houston, Jae'Sean Tate out there with Martin. Then it's Porter. then it's Christian Wood. And it's King at the 2 spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Now, here is Irving. Back to Barrett. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Knicks lead by 16.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
They retain possession. Wood sets a screen. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Noel. Walker the pass to Barrett. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Noel dishes to Barrett. Shot clock at 5. And Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the Rockets with possession here, following the score by New York. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Robinson. Tipped away.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
To the inside. Here's Martin. Shoots over Walker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues.
Take a break.
And letting the refs know when we
shots.
maybe didn't appreciate a call.
He's off on the first. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Make some noise. And your Clutch City Texans.
And taking a look at some numbers here for Kyrie Irving. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's putting up 6 points a night, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Not his best production, and I expect him to break through and get back on track soon.
I think he's been pressing a little bit too much. He just needs to relax and let the game come to him.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Robinson up top to the wing on the left. Walker the pass to Barrett. Drives to the hoop. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, we've known for a long time Kemba Walker is gifted on the offensive end, and it's not just about his scoring. Look at that on the assist.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets, trailing by 19.
And it's got to be liberating for Walker these past few seasons, not having to do everything himself.
Right. He spent 8 years in Charlotte, guys, and carried such a heavy burden night by night, only to make the playoffs in just 2 years. But this guy, boy, you love it. Never sulked, never demanded a trade, always a true pro.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Garuba. Houston moving it around. They set the pick. On the clock. The kick out to Porter. Misses the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
From deep, Walker. And Garuba pulls it down. Rockets trail by 19. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Irving. The Rockets making the shot. Barrett wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Barrett's got 9 points in the quarter. Timeout called the Rockets.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get loud for your Club City.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Julius Randle's checked in for Noel. Reddish comes in for R.J. Barrett. Manuel Quickly, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kemba Walker. Here's Wall. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Şengün, guarded by Robinson. Şengün, no good. New York with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Randle with the bucket. Randle's got 16.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Christopher. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Rose against Wall. Passes to Randle. Driving the lane, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, opportunistic in the triple drive by Julius Randle. Give him a lane, and he will force you to hit him.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
That free throw good from Randle. Second free throw, no good. Rockets trail by 20. Here's Christopher. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Randle kicks to Quickly. New York, no good that time either. Houston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Christopher, that's good. Christopher's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just not much you can do when he gets the ball that close to the bucket. It's lights out.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Green leading the charge. Over Reddish. Green, no luck. Now Randle. With 4 seconds on the clock. And so it's New York holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been giving John Wall all sorts of problems. He still hasn't been able to solve their defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
Listen, these guys have bright futures, and it feels like we say this every year, but this is a great rookie class.
Yeah, and no matter who wins the award, these guys have shown they belong. We're going to be seeing these guys for many years to come, and I'm looking forward to it.
And taking a glance now at this game, right now it's a big-time lead for the Knicks.
They score very effectively. With the exceptional ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And New York, looking at who they've got. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Kemba Walker is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
It's Randall with the drive. The kick out to Walker. It's stolen by Wall. On the wing, Green. Here's King. That shot off, so New York will take it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. And that will be the 3rd of this 6-game road trip. The shot's good from Irving.
Kyrie Irving gets off the ball, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. Yeah, that's pure.
And it's not talked about all that much, but Barrett makes a huge contribution on the glass.
Right, he's aggressive, he's instinctive, he has added good weight, and the athleticism to beat people to those 50-50 balls is important.
And that one's good, Irving.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
And the pass to Green. Latrey. Offensive rebound. Wood. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wood's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! Man, your Clutch City Texans!
Kevin Porter's checked in for John Wall.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for R.J. Barrett. 1st in 3-point shooting, 8th in field goal percentage, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient 3-point shooters. The Knicks leading by 19. 3rd quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Back to Walker for 3. Sinks the triple.
Boy, Kemba Walker, his ability to expand his range and become consistent from 3 has been critical for this young man's career.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Wood. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Porter passes to King. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Walker's shot is off. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Porter with it. Guarded now by Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
first free throw is good. And the Rockets making a change here. Martin's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Reddish is checked in. And Porter drops them both. New York leading by 20. And Walker kicks to Barrett. Outside Irving. Back to Barrett. And the three off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Barrett against Green. Porter outside. Another shot and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on R.J. Barrett. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
That's good for Martin. So both teams changing it up here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
It's Randall with the drive. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
Houston foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New York, Julius Randle. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Randall. Now here's King. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Over Barrett. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Quickly kicks to Barrett. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Barrett's got 11 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Porter with it. Now defended by Randall. Porter with it. 5 points in the game. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Porter. Here's Şengün. And another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. A shot by Reddish, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. King. And the shot is long.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Rose dishes to Randall. Back to Rose. A steal. Porter passes to King. Here's Garuba. Back to King. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Randall. He's got 19 for three. Barrett. New York, no good that time either. 43 seconds left in the third. Here's Christopher. Got a piece of it. Pass to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Randall is doubled.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
John Wall's checked in for Houston. And a switcher also for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Randall. Here's Barrett. Over in the corner, Rose. New York, no good that time either. Wall against Rose. Here's Garuba. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
4th team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Houston, Usman Garuba at the line for 2.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Quickly with a wide open. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's New York in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays. Get your spacing.
And defense obviously so important to Coach Thibodeau.
I mean, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. Fundamental basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And the wings, Green and Tate. Wood out there with Martin, and it's Wall in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. 4 on the clock. Quickly the pass to Robinson. Wood with the block.
Man, an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
Break player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Free throw drops for Green. Julius Randle's checked in for Quickly. Both free throws good from Green. The Knicks leading by 21. Irving kicks to Walker. Lets the 3 fly, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. It's Wall with the drive, and Wall with the slam.
The lightning speed is what is impressive. Defense doesn't have time to react. John Wall on the drive.
Passes it to Walker. There's the drive. Randle from outside. He can't hit that time. And Houston the other way now. Here's Green. Here's Tate. And the shot falls short this time. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for New York. Randle no good. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. And here's Wall outside, sinks the 3-pointer.
John Wall has balanced that great driving ability with this, the ability to complement that with the 3-point shooting.
Irving drives in. Wood with the block. They get it back. Randle finds Walker. New York moving the ball around. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hit the floater, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Defensive foul.
You can see how much John Wall wants to keep his teammates engaged, puts the pass exactly where it needs to be.
Kevin Porter's checked in for John Wall.
At the line for your Rockets, Jalen Green, shooting 1.
New York calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
It's time for T-shirts. And your Clutch City Texans.
Houston making a switch. Kings checked in. The Knicks leading by 16. Outside Irving. Over in the corner, Randle. Randle is doubled. Back to Irving. Inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Tate. A Up and in on the lane.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Walker in the post. Porter's there. New York, no good that time either.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so it's New York with it, following the score by Houston. Reddish. Robinson dishes to Reddish. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Randall passes to Robinson. New York needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's checked in for New York. Rose comes in for Walker.
Next substitution, R.J. Barrett, Derrick Rose.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Wood. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really, every team had the chance to sign Wood early on, but passed. And this man just kept working, and now when healthy, he's becoming a force.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Christian Wood had that breakout campaign back in the 2019-2020 season with Detroit, earning himself a huge free agent deal. Great to see Christian's hard work pay off.
He hits the second from the line. The Knicks leading by 11. Porter with the steal. That one off the back iron and out. It's stolen by Green. The pass to Wood. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here is Porter. To the paint. Here's Wood.
Mitchell Robinson, when he contests shots, he is flat intimidating. He changes what you're thinking as an offensive player.
Back to Barrett. Irving finds Rose. Now Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Irving to end the drought. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Tate, covered by Irving. Porter passes to Wood, over Robinson. Bank shot, no good. The Knicks leading by 11. Randall outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Randall. He doesn't get the second one. Rockets on offense. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Here's Green. He hits him from 9. Green's got 10 points here in the second half.
Love the work there. They got the most out of that possession.
Rose surveying the D. He kicks to Barrett. Robinson passes to Irving. Over in the corner, Randall. He's over tape, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 10. 52 seconds left in the game.
Now charge to Houston. Which body section wants a t-shirt? And your Clutch City Texans.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Julius Randle.
It seems like he spent a huge chunk of this game at the free throw line, and that's a good thing. It shows how aggressive he's been. And when your free throw attempts are in the double digits, you know you're not playing the game soft.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. .52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Wood.
Yeah, there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
And he's able to get it back. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Rose double team, kicks it to Robinson. So they foul intentionally.
Christian Wood. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson. At the line for two.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
Ball against Rose. Shoots from 12. Robinson pulls it in.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Randall. Comes up empty from 8 feet. And so it's Houston with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Wall's shot is off. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Checking in for the Knicks.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Christopher trying his luck from deep. Garuba's shot is off. So it's New York picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kemba. You are playing great basketball as a team. What does it feel like out there?
We have a great atmosphere, a great culture. We have great guys around who want to win. We're focused. We're trying to win as many games as possible, taking it one game at a time, and the results are showing.
Well, man, good practice leads to good results, as you see on the floor. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.